Hi guys, I'm Jessica Corey and this is week number 2 of my missionary vlog. So we're going to start out quick and we're going to talk about what I'd wish I'd known before my mission. I'm just getting a quote from here by John By the Way, and it says, "A person who is obedient radiates. Such a person's values come across like a ton of bricks." I really love this because I know people who I'm like, they radiate the spirit or the light of Christ, and it's because they're doing the best they can with what they know. They're trying to live up to this standard of obedience and hope for a better world. Like, they are so excited to live because they know that they are accountable for their actions. So they are making the best choices possible to have the best actions happen. I think that's pretty amazing. So the first thing we're going to talk about is my goals. And to really kick it off, my first goal was to run 5 days a week. Not run necessarily, but exercise 5 days a week. And to log all of my meals for 2 weeks to figure out how I actually eat. And also to keep reading my scriptures and saying my prayers every day. Because although I might feel spiritually ready for a mission, which I'm not yet physically ready for a mission. So the first thing that I really learned was I ran 5 days a week last week. Well, I didn't run. I did Zumba, I did Zumba and ran. I did a killer ab workout, and I ran and did an ab workout. And I was supposed to work out Monday through Friday, but it was Monday through Thursday and Saturday, because Saturday was the day of redemption. It totally saved me from forgetting and eating really gross stuff and not caring about what happened to myself or my body. So basically, what I've learned is exercise is optional, but it's always worth it. Even if the days that I was like, oh, I don't want to do this today, I always left working out feeling like, yeah, I could do this for the rest of my life. Second, if you overdo it, you will get sore. Example, Wednesday I said I did Zumba and I went running. I did, and I went to Zumba for 50 minutes. It's a class here that I take, and I kill it. But also I went running that night because I was like, oh, I'm not going to be too sore tomorrow. I can just go running and feel fine. Well, Thursday morning, to give you an idea, it was traumatic. I turned, so I'm on my bed right now, but I sat up, I turned to the side, I put my feet on the ground and stood up, and I was trying to not externally scream because I was so sore. Like, my legs hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. There's no way that was physically possible that it hurt that bad. But it did, and I suddenly went, maybe I should be careful not to overdo it because even good intentions can go really bad. Second thing is I'm using this app called Lose It on my iPod, and even if I'm not trying to necessarily lose it, I am seeing how much I eat, and it splits it into proteins, fats, and carbs, so that I can really see, okay, I eat too much of this, and I eat too little of this, and I was really scared to see the results, but I looked online because everything on the internet is true, and I figured out that I am average. I eat the recommended amount of fats, carbs, and proteins, and I actually eat less fats than I'm supposed to by like 3 or 4%, and then I eat like 3 or 4% too many proteins, which to most people are like, okay. For me, I'm like, I'm actually averaging something. Ka-chiga! This is so great. For the first time in my life, I am totally pumped to be average. Continuing forward, the thing that I learned the most is your goals are totally and entirely up to you. If you want to succeed, you just need to push yourself. Yes, there are a lot of situations actually where, maybe you set a goal too far ahead. But like the goals I set last week, they pushed me, but they weren't so unrealistic that I felt like I had to give up. It's a good start for me to see, oh, okay, this is where I'm going. My goals for this week include running or exercising 5 days a week again, reading my scriptures every day, counting my meals. I have to finish the one that I made for 2 weeks, and also to make it to Institute every day, because basically what happened was the last 2 weeks I've missed at least one Institute class every week, which it makes a difference. Institute makes all the difference if you take the time to do it. Like, it is a light in my life, and that's how I kick off my Tuesday and Thursday mornings if I'm willing to get out of bed, because it's at 8:30 in the morning and I question my life decisions. But I never regret going to Institute. To end, I just wanted to bear my testimony of the atonement. It's real, and there's a book by Brad Wilcox called The Continuous Atonement, and it really is continuous. It's not that Christ makes up the difference. Christ is the difference. He is the difference between who I am now and what I want to become. He's the difference between who I am on the inside and who I am on the outside. He will make what I want to be a reality if I will trust in him and believe in his atonement and do the work, because he is my number 1 fan. My dad's my number 2 fan, just saying. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you next Wednesday.